because they have launched a happy hour that you gotta take advantage of. Small Chop Social. And I am here with the founder, the Blok captain, the 2025 James Beard semi-finalist, Best Chef Texas, Chef Amosu.
That's what I'm talking about.
Come on! Thank you so much for having me.
I love the way you gassed me up on that one.
Come on, you deserve it. You deserve all these flowers. And I mean, the people at home, if you don't know ChopnBlok, they started off at POST Houston, which is a wonderful food hall. It has such a diverse food scene. But anytime that I go, I try to go somewhere else. But ChopnBlok has me in a chokehold.
Put that on the ancestors. They always calling you back. Come on now.
They keep calling me. They keep calling me. But Chef, ChopnBlok has been so successful. You've been blessed. You've been able to open a place here on Westheimer, a historic street here in Houston. Tell me about ChopnBlok before we hop into this happy hour.
ChopnBlok. I mean, really, ChopnBlok is just ultimately the vehicle to drive a mission of two things, which is to make my culture, the West African culture, more accessible and to build community along the way.
Okay.
You know, we thought a good way to make that happen and translate across cultures is good food and a good beat. And that's essentially what we're all about. So we're excited with the SmallChops Social. It's another way that we can essentially show the city of Houston who we are and what the diaspora has to show.
Okay, the name itself, ChopnBlok. Is it like chopping food? Is it, what exactly?
Yeah. So ChopnBlok, I mean, ChopnBlok was really just our way of being creative and meeting people where they are, right? So you think about a chopping block, synonymous with food, right? That is a very, very instrumental device in the kitchen that we cut proteins, that we cut firewood with. And so from that standpoint, it makes sense. But really we want to take it another level. And so when you think about West Africa as a region, in English-speaking West Africa, there's one language that across the different tribes we all speak, which is Pidgin English. It's kind of like in the Caribbean when they speak patois. Yeah, it's like broken English, right? And in that language, the word chop means to eat, right? Block is like a location, and chop is to eat.
Baby,
right?
I didn't know that.
So if you're coming from that side of the fence, you already get it. And if you're not coming from that side of the fence, you already know we got good food.
You go find out.
Come on.
Okay. Oh, perfect. I mean, yeah, I mean, if I see ChopnBlok, I'm eating.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because the food is fantastic. And so you keep talking about West Africa.
Yeah.
So are we talking a specific, like
we're talking the whole West African region. So like, the way I explain it is when you look at Africa, it looks like a backwards P.
Yep.
But let's follow that hump down, right? So we're talking Nigeria, Senegal, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Togo, Benin, right? Really the part where ultimately, like during the transatlantic slave trade, you know, our ancestors essentially started from and migrated to populate the rest of the world, right? And so that is the part of the continent that we are focused on with the food and with the stories that we tell.
I love it, and you're telling the stories through the food, through the drinks, and now SmallChops Social. You're highlighting your different dishes in a smaller
small format, right? So SmallChops specifically, that is like meant to be shareable. So essentially, we're taking some of the greatest hits on our traditional menu, and we're shrinking them in size that way that you can share with others.
Okay, we got to start sharing. All right, listen.
Get into it.
It's time to eat, so you stay right there. And after the break, we diving in. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. As you know, we're having a party here at ChopnBlok. It's a SmallChops Social.
SmallChops Social.
Chef Obi. And okay, we talked enough about what the food is, what the drink is, what the inspiration is. Now it's time to dive in.
Let's get in.
All right, so what are we looking at here?
All right, so let's just go with the OG. You know, let's go with what you know right there. That is our golden taster.
Baby, the golden taster has me in a chokehold.
That's the ChopnBlok starter pack right there.
All right, what exactly is in here?
The smoked jollof rice with the sweet plantains, that motherland coconut curry sauce, the grilled 5-spice block chicken, the one that you know that you can't let go. That's what we talk about right there.
She is loyal, okay? She will be here with every mistress you have. She will be waiting, okay?
That's the one. That's the one.
Oh my God, I love her.
Now
okay.
All right,
expand my horizon.
So that's the one right there, but we're gonna go hit the two. All right, so This is the Polo Club Suya, all right?
How do I eat this?
Off the skewer if you want.
Come on, show me.
That's how I do it, right? Because I like a little spice in my life.
Okay.
So I dab some of it into the yaji spice.
Okay. And then you bite. Oh! Okay.
Right like that. Polo Club Suya. Marinated 48 hours, onion, ginger. Got the traditional Nigerian yaji spice I get straight from the Polo Club in Nigeria to wrap everything all together.
I wasn't ready.
So let's cool it down a little bit, all right?
Okay.
Let's go with the tips and dip. Plantain tips with some braised Liberian greens. Here you go.
Braised Liberian greens?
Yep, so we're doing collard greens and kale a different way on this, all right?
What?
Give that a taste. Cooking that with some peppers, some onions, traditional Liberian spices. So I gotta introduce you to this one over here, right? This right here is what we call the Black Star. Black Star, named after the Black Star, the continent, which is Ghana. Go ahead and give it a taste.
Why is Ghana the Black Star?
Ghana is referred to as the Black Star. Even if you look at their flag, they got a black star in the center of their flag.
Okay.
We're using a Ghanaian wache fried rice, some sweet plantains. That sauce you taste is a yassa curry, caramelized onions, Dijon, and mustard, right? All of that right there with some lemon, a Cameroon pepper shrimp. Tell us what you feeling.
It's the
break it down.
texture for me.
Okay.
The flavor for me. It's everything for me. Not you competing with my golden.
Look, I'm just trying to introduce you to a little something new.
I love that rice.
You got some space?
Maybe.
Go ahead and pop you a little coconut chicken bite.
Can I just?
It don't hurt.
You don't mind. And he's not eating
Oh,
with
come on,
me.
I got you.
Come on.
We're gonna dip
Okay,
it.
what is this dip?
We're dipping it into some of my Liberian aioli. A little different format, you know.
This is why 2 years in a row he's a James Beard semifinalist. And we don't have the results yet. He may be the finalist. He may be the winner for 2025.
Y'all go ahead and pray on that.
Oh my God! Chef Opie!
Come on. Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
Cheers, baby.
Here we go.
All right, there's more for me to dive into, but we're drinking.
We drinking.
And you're making me go behind the bar because apparently I have to try the drinks as well and try my hand at making one.
Come on, I got the special one for you.
You stay right there. We're at ChopnBlok. I'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. As you know, I'm here with Chef Opie at ChopnBlok. We ate, we chatted. Now it's time to
sip.
Now it's time to sip. You know, this is the Nightcap. So what's the Nightcap without a good drink? And apparently, there's plenty on the menu.
The list goes on and on, but something special about our drinks is you're only gonna find some of these here because we actually use African spirits straight from the continent. Something like this right here, you wanna give us a try.
Okay, wait, what kind of spirit is this?
So this is an actual African agave. It's called Shango. It is the only African agave in the world. You'll find it here at ChopnBlok.
Not you greeting me with a shot.
My favorite is the reposado.
Okay.
Smooth, right?
Y'all saw how big I sipped on this. I didn't shoot it because I wanted to taste it. This is magnificent.
It is amazing. It's amazing.
Clean and a reposado. It can be sweet sometimes. Wait, who's this guy?
Come on, Sergio.
What's going on, folks?
The Sergio, I hear, bartender here at ChopnBlok. Did you make these delicious cocktails?
I most definitely did.
Okay, so
And they're all for you to try. So
all right.
Give us the lineup. What do we have
What do we have out
spread?
here?
So the song that y'all just tried is gonna be in our strawberry chicken margarita coming up in front.
So a manurita is what we call it. Manya in West African Igbo language means like a stiff drink.
So you said, this is a spicy margarita.
I love it.
That is fantastic.
I'm glad you like it.
Refreshing, spicy, sweet.
So the next one we have over here is our Dodo Old Fashioned. Definitely one of our top sellers, if not the top seller. Dodo is sweet plantain.
So we kind of let it sit for about a few hours to let it kind of sit, just the same way it's happening right now, and letting it sit, you know, sip into all the flavors, and then we mix it up with none other than nearest 1984.
Oh my God.
And then,
That's gonna be our gin and juice.
sipping on gin and juice.
Lay back.
And ginger on that frozen for you.
Come on, summertime.
Summertime, baby.
Come on,
Okay, and it's
summertime.
heating up here.
Patio season. So here we're gonna talk about our All Got Palmer. So this is actually one of our refreshers, meaning it's non-alcoholic. It's a hibiscus, lemon, with some infused basil in there. It's kind of like a classic Arnold Palmer, but you know, with our own twist.
Oh, that's good. Oh my God, I still got another one. All right, what's this?
One more, look, one more. That's a Red Bull sidecar. We let chocolate tea sit with the cognac for over 24 to 48 hours. Then we straighten them out and get repping. Little chocolate syrup, cacao blend in there.
2025 is my year of cognac, and
Yes.
that is so good.
Get it.
Every single one knocked out the park. Oh my God, thank you so much.
So we're gonna ready to see what.
I thought I was just
What we can
drinking
make it
back
do
here.
what it
Y'all gonna
do?
make me work? All right,
Yes.
what are we doing?
All right, so we're gonna work on the flagship beverage. It's our namesake. We call it the Chopman.
None of these are the flagship?
I mean, everybody got his place, but only one can be the one. You know what I
Okay.
mean? The Chopman is a classic version of a Nigerian Chapman, which is traditionally a non-alcoholic beverage. It's very popular. Think about it like a Shirley Temple.
So we're gonna start up with about 5 midleys right there.
5 midleys.
Yes, ma'am. You just pick them out.
All right, I got my
And
5.
then throw them up in there for a little bit.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And we're gonna go ahead and do you 0.75 ounces of hibiscus syrup.
Okay.
And we're gonna do 1 ounce of lime juice as well.
Ounce.
We're going to throw in 6 droplets of cucumber bitters and 3 of aromatic apple cider bitters.
3.
Yes. Perfect.
Okay.
And then the fun part, your gin.
Baby.
Okay, 2 ounces.
2
Full
ounces.
of this. Now we're gonna add some ice to
Ice?
it.
Okay. Is that enough? More?
Yes, ma'am.
That's enough? All right.
Then you flip it over, get it tied, and shake. It's ready.
I'm working ahead.
One of the key elements is our is Fanta. It's
Traditional.
got to be Fanta, all right? Not just any Fanta. It's got to be the Fanta from the glass bottle.
Man, I'm sitting having.
Yes.
What? This is crazy. I've never used Fanta in a cocktail before.
Perfect. Now you're gonna ice it up.
Okay. Right here, like pretty like that.
Yes.
You're looking the part.
Does it look good?
You're looking
I
the
say
part.
so.
Oh, it looks good. All right, let's see if it actually tastes good. You want a strong testing?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's good. Right, baby, you may not catch me behind the bar if you come to ChopnBlok, but listen, Monday through Friday, they
Monday
can come
through
to
Friday.
SmallChops Social for that delicious menu, delicious cocktails, and on Mondays, who's behind?
On Mondays,
The
we
DJ
got
set.
sounds, Afro vibes, and R&B live DJ set with Transmo and Slick Vic. It's a great way to not give up on the weekend or to get your week started, however you want to look at it. But regardless, you got to be there from 5 to 8 p.m. DJ set from 3 to 6:30 p.m. Happy hour, SmallChops Social. It goes down at the Blok every week, Monday through Friday.
There you have it. Thanks, Chef Opie, the Sergio. Cheers to you. We'll see you guys next time. All right, try it. See if I did good.